If you've been looking for different ways that you can incorporate ChatGPT into the setup and launch of your Shopify store, in this video, I'll be covering a few different ways that you can incorporate ChatGPT and how you can use it to help you to optimize your website and also to even speed up the creation process of your Shopify website. These hacks are perfect for beginners and also if you are new to Shopify and you're still deciding between which long-term plan to choose and also when and how you're going to launch your Shopify store. Those things can take a little minute to decide on. I do have a way that you guys can get your first 3 months on Shopify for just $1. I will link in the description box below that Shopify sign up link in case you would like to spend your first 3 months on Shopify, setting up your store and learning the platform without having to make that huge commitment just yet. Let's get straight into this video. For the very first way that you can incorporate ChatGPT into your Shopify store, this will be to use ChatGPT to help you write out your store's FAQs section or your FAQs page. Typically, your FAQs section will include commonly asked questions that you get from customers and potential customers. Having a frequently asked questions page or section on your website can actually help to give your customers a little bit more confidence in your brand, and it can possibly help to increase your conversion rate. I'll be showing you how to use ChatGPT to help you bulk write out your store's frequently asked questions. To get started, you'll want to open up ChatGPT, and then you're going to type in a prompt to ask it to bulk generate your FAQs. It's best to have a mini notes page or spreadsheet where you jot down your customers' frequently asked questions. This way you can keep track of them, and it also can help you later on improve your product listings so that you can include information that your customers frequently ask about. So here I've put a prompt that says write out 10 professional frequently asked questions for my website's FAQ section. You'll want to end the prompt with here are my commonly asked questions from customers, and then that's where you can insert a bullet list of your frequently asked questions. And remember, this doesn't have to be super neat since ChatGPT is going to create a professional version of it. Next, you'll want to type in your answer right next to that question. And here's how my prompt looks. Then you want to list out all of your frequently asked questions, or as many as you can possibly think of. Your FAQs may include questions about your store, sales and discounts, if you run holiday sales or not, your shipping policy, and possibly even questions about your contact hours and refund and return policy. Those are just a few ideas. Alright, so here is how my finished prompt looks. And at the very bottom of the prompt, I included a few additional details for the writing style that I would like. And here ChatGPT has generated the professionally written versions of those questions and answers. So this would be an example of a question. Then here is the more professional answer. And then it ended it with a line to direct customers to contact the brand. Once you have the professionally written versions of your FAQs, you are now ready to go ahead and add these to your website. You'll want to open up Shopify, then you'll want to go to your online store and then your themes page. Here you can customize your theme. I'm going to scroll down to my FAQs section. This is basically a collapsible content that I've added to my website. Also, if you guys do like this FAQs section and also the overall website theme that it's included in, this is one of my theme templates. If you do have an online clothing store or even a business in another niche, like a cosmetics or a dropshipping store, I do have this Shopify theme along with a line of other Shopify themes for in case you would like to save the time from creating and designing your website completely from scratch. Using a Shopify theme can help you to build your website and have a professional look and layout to display your different collections, your services, and more, without you having to spend a ton of time. If you're not too familiar with Shopify themes, the template will arrive in a zip file format, and when you open Shopify, then go to your homepage, you'll be able to upload that website theme straight into your store, and you can publish it and begin editing it and adding your products. Most of my Shopify templates are template bundles, so they do include an installation guide with instructions and screenshots to show you how to install the Shopify theme. I have a wide variety of Shopify templates for different types of business niches, including skincare, dropshipping, and even coaching businesses. My theme bundles also include additional templates, like web banner templates, logo templates, and more. If you're looking to save the time from having to design and lay out your website from scratch, you can grab one of my Shopify themes from my website, which I will link in the description box below. And when I click on one of the rows, it's going to allow me to be able to add the frequently asked question and then the answer. And I would say to just open ChatGPT and copy that question. Then you can paste it in under the heading field. Then I'm going to copy this answer and paste it into the row content field. And this is what customers will see when they're viewing the FAQs. Depending on whichever type of section that you've added to Shopify, even if you added a rich text or a multi-column section, you should be able to select the text, click the insert link icon, and you can even link the text to a specific page in your website, like your contact page, or even one of your policy pages. Feel free to add a mini FAQ section to different pages in your store, like your home page, your product page, or even create a separate page if you need it for your store type. And then for the next way that you can use ChatGPT to help you in optimizing your Shopify store, this will be to use it to write out your CTAs. Call to actions are essentially text lines that make customers want to complete an action, like purchase a product, shop a collection, or even follow your brand's social media. Each place on your Shopify website that has a button label allows you to be able to add a call to action text in that text field. I'll be showing you how to ask ChatGPT to create some high converting and optimized CTAs for your website. I've opened that same ChatGPT page, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in my prompt. So here is the prompt that I've added in. Essentially, I've asked ChatGPT to write out some high converting CTAs for my Shopify store. And then you'll want to specify each button label or even title text that you would like them to write a CTA for. For example, the main header image needs a clickable call to action text. Then I have a featured bestsellers collection that needs a CTA text, and also an Instagram banner to direct customers to a brand Instagram page. At the end of the prompt, you can also specify the writing style. So I put keep the text lines short, but effective and high energy. Then I'm gonna go ahead and have it generate the different call to action texts. So here is what ChatGPT has generated. For the main header image, these are the different call to actions. So instead of just using a shop now button label, I can use the terms shop the look, start your style journey, or a few other ones that they've recommended. And the same goes for the bestsellers collection. Instead of it saying shop now, I can add bestsellers you'll love or shop what everyone's loving. On Shopify, you'll want to open up your theme. Then we can begin customizing the button labels. So for example, I'll be doing the Instagram banner section. For the button label of your sections, you may see this sidebar pop up with the different editing options for how to edit your button label. Currently, this says follow us, and ChatGPT has recommended these different call to actions instead of just a basic follow us text. I really like this first one, so I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm just gonna paste it in right here under first button label. And that's how I've updated that button label text. You can insert your link under first button link, and then you can also choose if you would like to apply an outline button style or not. So here is it with the filled button style before I've added the link, and then here is it after I've applied the outline button style. Then don't forget to save your website once you've made those changes. The call to action, follow us for daily style info, can actually allow customers to know what they're receiving by not only visiting your brand's Instagram, but also following your page. That might make them more inclined to check out the page. And I'm gonna do a similar process with my featured collection for the bestsellers collection. I'm gonna select my favorite call to action for this specific section. And then under first button label, I'm gonna go ahead and paste in that call to action text. As you can tell, this call to action adds a sense of urgency, which can allow the customers to really wanna shop the collection right then and there, or at least check out the different products. And that's how to use ChatGPT to help you generate some high converting button labels that you may not have otherwise thought of. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you are interested in this Shopify template, I will have this link in my description box below. And I also have a wide variety of other types of Shopify templates designed for clothing, apparel, beauty, and many other types of businesses. If you're not too familiar with Shopify theme templates, after your order, you're going to receive it in a theme zip file format. And here on Shopify, you'll have the option to install that theme zip file straight into your store. You'll be able to edit the sections, and you'll be able to add your pictures and products. Most of my Shopify themes are template bundles, so they do include other templates like logo templates, banner templates, and more. Those will be linked in my description box below. Thank you all so much for watching.